Weak words weaken you. The way you speak shapes how the world sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. That's why the Stoics warned us. Avoid language that makes you appear small, fearful, or fragile. But life isn't just about words. It's also about how you respond when you fall. Failure is not the end. It's the raw material for strength. Every setback can be transformed into fuel if you face it with a Stoic mindset. And finally, greatness requires doing what sucks, what others avoid, what feels uncomfortable, what tests your limits. The Stoics knew that discipline and courage are forged not in comfort, but in struggle. In this video, we'll explore how to eliminate weakness from your speech, how to turn failure into power, and why embracing the difficult path is the only way to grow unbreakable. They say words don't mean much, but in the real world, words shape perception. They shape you. The way you speak tells the world how you see yourself. And without realizing it, most people use words that make them sound insecure, uncertain, and weak. Today, we break that pattern. Here are 4 phrases you must stop saying. If you want to command respect, speak with confidence, and never look weak again. 1. I'm sorry, but you bump into someone. You apologize. That's human. That's respectful. But the problem is, when I'm sorry becomes your default reaction, especially when you haven't done anything wrong. I'm sorry, but can I say something? Sorry, I just thought maybe. This weakens your voice before you even speak. You're asking for permission to exist. Replace I'm sorry with excuse me, or just say what needs to be said. Directly, respectfully, clearly. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. And if it is true, say it without shrinking." 2. I'll try to be there. I'll try to make it happen. I'll try my best. It sounds reasonable, but what it really communicates is uncertainty and a backdoor. You're already preparing to fail. Stoicism teaches us to own our choices. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." No try, just commitment or non-commitment. Say, "I will," "I won't," or "It's not a priority right now." That's power. That's clarity. 3. I don't know if this makes sense, but this phrase is the silent killer of confidence. You've probably said it before. I don't know if this makes sense, but maybe I'm wrong, but this might sound stupid, but you're not even allowing your ideas to live before you kill them. The Stoic doesn't beg for approval. He says what he knows and asks what he doesn't. Seneca wrote, "A wise man is content with himself." He doesn't need every word to be pre-approved by the crowd. Simply say it. If you're unsure, then ask, "What do you think? Does this follow logically?" That's confidence with curiosity, not insecurity wrapped in apology. 4. I can't. This one sounds honest, but it's often lazy language. I can't wake up early. I can't stop overthinking. I can't speak in public. Truth is, in most cases, you can, but you won't. There's a huge difference. Stoics don't lie to themselves with weakness. They say, "I'm not doing this yet," or "I haven't mastered this, but I will." You don't deny your limitations. You face them. You grow past them. Strength begins when excuses end. Replace "I can't" with "I'm working on it. I haven't done that yet." Or simply "I won't" when you mean it. That's ownership. That's freedom. Weakness often hides in language, but once you recognize it, you speak less to please and more to lead. Walk with calm. Speak with power. Failure. A word most people fear. To many, it is a wound, a humiliation, a sign to give up. But to the Stoic, failure is not the enemy. It is the teacher. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What if I told you that every setback you faced could be transformed into the very foundation of your strength? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you will learn how Stoicism turns failure into fuel and how you can do the same. 1. Redefining failure. Most people define failure as the end. The Stoic sees it as a beginning. Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Think of a blacksmith's forge. Metal is useless until it is heated, struck, and shaped. In the same way, life will heat you, strike you, and shape you if you allow it." Do. Control versus acceptance. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. You can't control the fact that you stumbled, but you can control how you respond. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn?" 3. Detachment from outcome. The more you obsess over winning, the more fear you have of losing. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, some are not." First, focus on effort and virtue, not just results. Secondly, let go of the need for external validation. Respect yourself first. Thirdly, treat success and failure as imposters, both temporary and fleeting. 4. Using failure as training. Journaling. Write down the failure, what caused it, and what you can control next time. Voluntary discomfort. Practice hardship. Take cold showers. Wake early. Do difficult tasks so failure doesn't shock you. Negative visualization. Imagine losing what you have. It builds resilience when real loss comes. 5. Failure as the path to strength. The obstacle is the path. Every scar is a story. Every defeat teaches endurance. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Failure is the greatest personal trainer you will ever have. It doesn't flatter you. It doesn't let you stay weak. And it doesn't allow excuses. Remember this: failure will visit you, but you decide whether it leaves you broken or stronger. The Stoics chose strength, wisdom, and action. So should you. If this message resonates with you, subscribe for more Stoic lessons that help you master yourself and your life. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants respect. Everyone wants to live a life of freedom, strength, and confidence. But here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. You won't get any of that by doing what's easy. You will only grow when you do the things that suck. The things that are uncomfortable, painful, and hard. 1. Why comfort is the enemy. Comfort feels good, but it kills potential. When you avoid struggle, when you avoid pain, you're also avoiding growth. Think about it. Lifting weights sucks. Your muscles burn. Your body shakes. But that's how you grow stronger. Studying for hours sucks. But that's how you master knowledge. Facing rejection sucks. But that's how you build resilience. Every breakthrough in life is hidden inside something uncomfortable. If it's easy, it won't change you. If it sucks, it probably will. 2. The mental battle. Your mind will always whisper excuses. It's too hard. You're tired. You can do it tomorrow. That voice wants you weak, lazy, and ordinary. But the people who rise above are the ones who learn to answer back. I don't care if it sucks. I'm doing it anyway. That's where greatness is born. Not in the comfort zone, but in the trenches, when you push through resistance. 3. Real-life examples. Think about the Navy SEALs. They train in freezing water, running on broken sleep, carrying insane loads on their backs. Why? Because they know that doing what sucks hardens the mind and strengthens the body. Or think about Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor. He didn't chase comfort. He embraced hardship as fuel for his philosophy, reminding himself daily that the obstacle is the way. Even in business, the leaders who build empires are not the ones who do what's fun all the time. They're the ones who work when it's boring, grind when it's exhausting, and push forward when quitting would be so much easier. 4. The shift in mindset. The moment you flip the switch in your mind and start seeking what sucks, everything changes. You start running toward the hill instead of away from it. You face fear head on. You stop waiting for motivation because you understand that discipline is built in the fire of discomfort. When you wake up early even though you hate it, when you study even when you're tired, when you face rejection instead of hiding, you are building a version of yourself that is unstoppable. 5. Closing impact. So stop searching for shortcuts. Stop waiting for things to be easy. Start running toward the things you fear, the things that challenge you, the things that suck. Because the person you want to become is on the other side of discomfort. That's the price of greatness. And that's the only path worth taking. Do what sucks. Do it again and again until it no longer breaks you, but builds you. Because pain is temporary, but strength, discipline, and greatness last forever.